Hello and welcome. This is Mudassir Afraz from civiltechnologyforyou.com, and today in this session we will again create dynamic blocks. In previous video we put visibility action on a object. In today's session we will just put stretch and flip action on a object. For example, you can see this is the arrow, okay, and if I will select this one, you can see two of the grips here, okay. One is this and one is this. When I am going to click on this grip, it is going to stretch the object, okay. When I am moving this mouse cursor along my left side, it is going to stretch, and if I am just moving my mouse cursor toward right, it is going to reduce the length of this object, okay. So this is what stretch action is. Now another action here is flip, okay. Whenever I will just click on this arrow, the arrow is going to flip. So today in this session we will see how to put these two actions on a object. So let's get started. First, let me just delete this object and I will insert another block, okay. That is not dynamic block, so I will just delete this one. I will go into the insert and I will go into the more option. So I will select on this drop down arrow, and here you can see one of more option, that is arrow 1. I will select this one. You can see this is not a dynamic block. I will click OK. Then I will put some certain action on this. The actions are flip and stretch. So I will go into the block editor here. On this icon, I will click on this one and I will select that particular object, okay, arrow 1, and I will press OK. Now we are in block editor group, and from here we will put some certain action. Make sure you are in parameter tab under block authoring palette, okay. From here I will put a parameter of linear here, okay. Watch me just closely. I will click here and then I will give the parameter here, okay, from this point to this point. This is distance parameter, and I will put it somewhere here. Now again I will go into the action tab and I want to put the action of stretch. So I will select this stretch. Now you can see here it is asking about select a parameter that you want to stretch. So I will just select this distance parameter that I want to stretch, okay. So I will select this one. Now you can see one of the option that specify parameter point to associate with, okay. So this is the point that is going to associate. Now it is asking about specify first corner of stretch frame, okay. So I want to give this frame as a corner, okay. So I will just give first point, then opposite point, okay. Then it is asking about select the object that you want to stretch. So I will select this object. This object I want to stretch, okay. So I will select this one. Now I will just hit enter. Now this stretch action is just applied here, okay. Again I want to just apply one more action, so I will go into the parameter. From here I will just click on flip, okay. Now it is asking about specify base point of a reflection line, okay. So I will select this point. Now it is asking about specify end of reflection line. So this is the end of, for example, line. Now it is asking about specify label location. So I will select here, okay. Now you can see here this is the arrow. Now I will go into the action tab and I will go here in flip action, and now it is asking about select a parameter. So I will select this parameter. Now it is asking about select a object. So I will select whole object. I want to just flip this whole object. So I will select whole of the object and this distance parameter as well. Then I will click OK. Now you can see this flip action is going to applied here. Now after all of this change, I will just go into the save block, okay. After that I will close this block editor. So let me just delete this block, okay. I will just insert that particular block that we have created right now. I will go into the more option, and here is the option for arrow 1, okay. You can see this is changed into dynamic block. I will press OK and I will put it here. Then I will select this one. Now you can see there are two grips here, okay. One is flip grip and one is stretch grip. Now I want to just stretch this object, so I will select from here, and you can see stretch action is just applied here, okay. You can stretch, you can reduce this one, okay. And right now we want to just check the flip, okay. I will click here. You can see object is going to flip around, okay. So this is how you can apply stretch and flip action on a particular object. I hope you understand this session. I will see you in the next.